Good morning, everyone. David here with True Hope Ministries with another Bible verse. Now, I didn't say favorite because I can't actually say this is one of my favorite Bible verses, but it's important, and it came to mind yesterday when Peggy and I were discussing some emails that came through, and as much as we are working hard to help people during these crazy times, whether spiritually or mentally, physically, we're working hard for you, and Peggy especially. If I look a little sleepy, it's because she woke me up at 3 in the morning when she came to bed. She works a lot of hours, and she's working for you, and she's working for me. And it's paying off. I mean, we see the government overreach backing up. We see laws changing. We see fine-tuning on the CDC site and on OSHA site. And I'm going kind of off on a tangent here. So let me get back on track. So the Bible verse comes from James, and it is James 2:14. And he says, "What doth your faith profit you if you have no works?" It's an oft-used verse in churches, wanting to stimulate people to be more active in the church and to join missions and to get into groups building churches, planting churches, helping the community. And it's great. It's not a salvation issue because we have our salvation through faith alone by God's grace. However, the email that came through was questioning Peggy and all her work, and why are you still talking about the mask, and why are you talking about suing the governor, and so on and so forth. Don't you know that Jesus has everything in hand? Yes, she knows that. I know that as well. Yet, we are encouraged by James not to achieve salvation and sit on the couch. That's not at all what we're to do, because until Christ returns, we are his instruments. We are always his song, his poem, his poema, and we are his instruments to do good and to help people come to him for salvation. So we don't sit on the couch. We don't let it go by. We don't rely on others to do things for us if we can help it. Let me qualify this by saying I'm a firm believer in a verse that is one of my favorites, and it is Luke 23:43, and this is Christ on the cross. And he says to the one thief, "Verily I say unto thee, today shalt thou be with me in paradise." I love that because it puts to rest so many issues so many people bring up in any church, any denomination. Do I have to be baptized? Do I have to go on into a mission? Do I have to do X, Y, and Z? And there are these tenets of our faith that are looked for, but aren't absolutely necessary for our salvation. That thief on the cross believed, had faith, asked forgiveness, and he was saved. He never went to church, as far as we know. He never went on a mission. He was probably never baptized. So that shows the power of faith and faith alone. Sola fide, faith alone is our salvation. But I just wanted to get this out there as I was reminded of the fact that we are not to sit idly by and wait for Christ's return. Yes, Lord, returning today would be awesome. But until then, let's all get in the battle. Let's all fight. Let's fight for our freedom to worship, our freedom to speak, to travel, to be individuals and not part of a collective. Let's be right. Let's fight for the right to be employees and not workers. Yeah, lots of communistic, socialistic terms coming into play in our country these days. Be vigilant, be of sound mind, be alert, be awake. Okay, that's your hope and encouragement and exhortation for today. Thank you so much, everybody. I love you. Keep the comments coming, and please share your favorite Bible verses with me. Take care. Bye-bye.